On a scale of 1 to 10, I believe that Keisha's workshop was a 10 and has excelled past that as well.
If I could describe the workshop in one word, it would be enjoyable, because it was really an enjoyable experience and I had a lot of fun.
We are building tables. And the reason why we are building tables today is because sometimes as women, we never have a seat at the table.
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate the workshop a 10. There was a lot of positivity around the activity, and she introduced safety elements for the girls in doing this workshop.
What I want you to do is I want you to take this saw out and you're going to put it on the table. Lay the saw blade away from you. Lay the saw blade away from you.
I think for a lot of people, especially some that like to be more focused hands-on, I think this is a great opportunity for them to actually get out there and learn how to do things.
Give me some powerful I am statements on there. But I am beautiful. I am successful.
I would definitely recommend it to friends. I think they would enjoy this just like me too.
My favorite part of the workshop was getting to design the front of the table, and I think it was really
Keisha impressed me most by her organization on working with children on this large of a scale and being able to let every girl have their own experience while doing it.
I would recommend Keisha to do this workshop at events and schools.
I would recommend Keisha's workshop and her. She was just really positive and created a fun environment for the kids. And I think she'd do a great job with lots of different activities.
I would highly recommend this workshop for many kids, students, and people.
I believe that schools should bring Keisha in for her workshop because it gives them the opportunity at a young age to be able to learn how to become confident and be able to get those skills so that way they can be more entrepreneurial or just be more confident as individuals so that they can have more to bring to the table so that we can build a better society.
All right. Well, welcome back to another. Hold on here. Welcome back to another segment of Crafting Careers That Build, Skill Trade Legacy Lab. We are here at the NABSE in Chicago at the Regency Hotel for the 53rd annual or international conference. So I got Ernest with me today. You guys already know us from the Skill Trades Legacy Lab. And we are just here trying to interact with all these different superintendents, trying to see how they infuse skilled trades into their school districts. So this was Ernest wasn't here with me yesterday, but he's here with me today. So I got him on. What's up, Ernest?
What's going on, Keisha? Man, I'm glad to be here. This is my first year doing this, and I'm glad that it's here in Chicago because
the Windy City, your city.
Yeah. So it's right down the street for me. So I'm excited to be here. Again, this is my first time being at this event, and definitely something that I want to stay involved in. With our mission of making sure that we're pressing to get the trades back into the schools, back in front of these superintendents, back in front of these teachers and educators, that they may know what the benefits of it, that they may present it to the students as well. So I'm excited. I'm excited for today just being here, and I'm excited for tomorrow even more.
Yes. So tomorrow we have our own segment. I just submitted my information, didn't know where it was going to go, and they selected us to do a podcast segment. So the Skill Trades Legacy Lab, Crafting Careers That Build, we are on tour, and we are in Chicago to let these people to let the superintendents know that yes, skilled trades is here to stay and it is the future. So the segment tomorrow is called Crafting Careers That Build, Why Skilled Trades is the Future, Enter, Evolve, Excel. So we're going to have someone else with us tomorrow. I told you guys yesterday. So LaShawn Sanders, second year electrical apprentice, 20 years old, fire in the game. He's going to be with us tomorrow. He's going to talk about how to enter the skilled trades. Ernest is here. He's going to talk about how to evolve in the skilled trades. 22-year bricklayer. He speaks on mental health, suicide ideology, because you guys already know there is no
Yeah.
HR on a construction site. So when these things happen, where do you go and what do you do? That's what Ernest is going to talk about. And then I'm going to talk about how to evolve into the skilled trades. Because being an electrician for 30 years, 52 years old, you know, I tell people I'm like, don't be coming and ask me to do no electrical work inside your house. It's like trying to get Jordan to go do a jump shot right now. No, we're in the teaching and training and passing that torch.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to talk about the things that you can do beyond the skilled trades and how I used it as a stepping stone and not a plateau. So hopefully we'll get some superintendents to stop by the booth. I did some networking earlier, but we're going to just, you know, ask them some questions right on the spot. So you guys will see us hopping in and out. While we are waiting for people to come by, then you'll probably just see maybe just the sign up that just says, we'll be right back. But just know that we will be right back. So just stay tapped in. And then, you know, we got you guys. Ernest, anything else you want to add?
Yeah, just stay locked in, man. And always also share this with somebody who you think needs to hear, whether it's a student, whether it's an educator, where it's somebody in administration, you know, share it with somebody or just share it just because, right? Because we're asking you to.
Y'all know what I say. Look, you make sure you like, subscribe, and share this with somebody that you almost like because they might decide to become a subscriber too.
Right.
So, you know, we try to give y'all some fire games, some good information, you know, right here on YouTube. You know, I always say that technicians, you guys are my, you know, my target audience and technicians. We go to YouTube, we figure out how to work stuff. So I stream exclusively on YouTube for you guys. So yeah, and I know I've been saying a lot because I'm trying to think while I'm talking. But yeah, outside of that, so we are going to take a quick break. Ernest, unless you got something else you want to share with the people.
Not really, but I do want to say, you know, I'm excited for the things that's to come, and I'm excited for us even starting this tour because I think it's going to be so valuable to the students, number one,
Yes.
you know, but even the administrators and those in charge, because a lot of them don't know, you know, a lot of them don't know the information. And one thing that I'm big on because it happened with me, I remember talking to one of my counselors because I knew I wanted to be a bricklayer early on. You know, and he's like, well, you should go to college and you can own the construction company and so forth. And I'm like, but that's not what I want to do.
You know what I mean? My dad told me the same thing. I'm like, I'm not trying to be a construction. I'm not trying to own a construction company. I just want to do electrical work and don't really want to do that, you know?
Yeah. And so I think those of us who are just have a knack for the actual physical work of it, you know, I think it's important for us as or should I say the teachers and counselors to connect with that. And definitely we appreciate your advice and suggestion to be an owner or whatever, but you also got to tap into what's best for the student, and every student don't want to be an owner.
That's right.
You know, some of us just enjoy the actual craft work of it, you know, and so I think that's important for us to share that because that was part of my story. He was like, you should build it, you can own the company. I'm like, I don't want to own a company.
You know,
I just want to lay my brick and go home.
Thank you. That's what I said too. I just want to do electrical work and that'll be it for me. I'm good. I didn't even want to go into doing the other things, but as I got into project management, as I started to climb the corporate ladder, I'm thinking like, okay, I started to see beyond the paycheck.
Right.
And it's like, you know, how can I build for the next generation?
Right.
You know, what are some things that I can add to my life to where I will leave that legacy? So once again, that's how the Skilled Trades Legacy Lab was born. You know, we got some other people. Shout out to, first of all, let me give a shout out. I forgot. Let me give a shout out to Halo Vision Media for that fire reel that I just played for you guys on the intro. Halo Vision Media, thank you so much. I appreciate you all the time. And then the other people that are on, you know, that are on our panel for the Legacy Lab, they're not here today, but you know, they pop in and out every so often. We got Dom. Dom is a pipe fitter. We have Matt Clark. Matt Clark is an iron worker out of Local 1.
I'm not sure.
I think he said Local 1. I don't think it's Local 1. I think he said Local 1. And then we have
Rosa.
Yep, Rosa, the female HVAC tech turned electrical apprentice. So she's just gonna be Rosa, the tradeswoman. So Rosa, what's up? Hope you out there watching. So you know, we are just growing. We're going across the country. We are in different states, but skilled trades, we already know, is the future. So actually, it was our present, it's our past, and it's our future. So we're just hopefully. I'm so glad that it's an explosion on skilled trades right now. I was telling every people who are walking past. Normally, nobody think about us until some break or they want something added, and then when you get there, they're trying to talk you down at your price, right? So
they hit that switch and the light don't come on.
And then the light don't come on. Or if you HVAC tech, it's the wintertime and then your heat don't work, then they willing to pay whatever it takes. Oh,
especially
man.
in Chicago, if your heat not working, you calling. And guess what? You're going to pay an arm and a
You
leg
gonna pay,
too now.
yes, exactly. You should have just brought the person in and go ahead and just maintain it throughout the year, right?
Yeah, simple stuff. And then a lot of time it is simple stuff that you can do to actually help, you know, so you don't need a maintenance person as often as you should, but you still have to learn those trades. And it's important for us to make sure that our students know that they have the option, a first option,
Yes.
not a backup plan, because being a bricklayer was not a backup plan for me. It was the first plan.
Correct.
College was the second plan. You know what I mean?
Yes. So,
And
yes, we want
yeah.
skilled trades to be the first choice, not the backup choices. It's not a backup because you once LaShawn get on here, he fire.
Yeah.
I don't know what he say he making, but it's more than what you can make at McDonald's, what we make at Amazon, making all these other companies. And he's only a second year apprentice, and so it's like the sky is the limit. It's only up from here. And plus, he's a speaker, so he motivates people about getting into the skilled trades and just motivate them about just the things that he's been through. So we got some great people on our team.
Yeah, and I just can't wait to we do our monthly lives together,
Yes,
where we
yes.
all are able to come together
Mhm.
and speak. But I can't wait till we're all able to be in person, and
together, because everybody, we
together.
always have one missing, right? There's usually somebody that's not there, but that's okay. We keep it going. So this month, I believe you said it's going to be the last Saturday,
Yes.
December.
December,
December 27th.
right.
I think that's the last. Let me look real quick. December 27th, probably noon Central Time is when we're going to have it. So you guys just stay tapped in. Make sure you hit that notification button so you can get notified when we drop new episodes like this. I stream it on both of my channels. Tomorrow, Ernest will be streaming it on his Deal He'll Fulfill podcast channel as well. Like I said, we'll be coming live with our segment right here from the Hyatt Regency in Chicago for the 53rd International Conference for the NABSE, National Alliance of Black School Educators. All right, now I'm gonna turn the mics off. We just gonna leave the cameras just rolling and see who comes over here and just sits down. So you might not hear any sound, but you will see us just moving around. So y'all just stay tapped in. We'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back. I am live with, okay, that one's still silent. I am live here with, is Dr. Carmen White?
Correct.
Dr. Carmen White out of DC. Y'all know I like my folks in the DMV. So she stopped by my booth, Craft Careers to Build. So tell us what you do.
We specialize in professional development. I'm an
Okay.
education consultant and a board certified drama therapist.
Drama therapist.
Yes.
I like it. Now, what does that mean?
Great question. It is definitely non-traditional psychological support services, really extremely holistic, culturally centered, and soul driven.
Okay.
Right? A lot of reenactment, a lot of honoring what your given circumstances were, and being able to accept that so that you can move forward.
It seems like that would be good, like you said, for healing. Is that what it's for? So you can like kind of release some of that trauma that you have inside that you really want to talk about?
A healing. People are all familiar with the idea of hurt people, but heal people.
Yes.
So we are really in the business. I love that you shared that, of healing,
Yes.
of being true tellers of the reality. It's not about forgetting it, but it's about honoring it and moving on and celebrating it and restoring the story. So that's what the drama does. It allows you to restore the story.
That's it. Let me tell you this. So I have a sweatshirt. A friend of mine, he has called Veterans Growing America out of DC. No, they're in Stock Woodbridge.
Okay.
Somewhere out there. I'm gonna get it wrong. But anyway, they have a store.
DMV.
DMV.
Yes.
So it is they're in DC. I think it's Woodbridge.
Okay.
But their store is called VGA, Veterans Growing America, and they have a brand called Heal People, Heal People. So I have a sweatshirt that says, yes, when you said that, I have that sweatshirt.
I need that sweatshirt.
Yes, it's such a nice. So they are out there by you in the DMV.
Okay, that's good to know.
Because there a mall or something in Woodbridge?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe.
DMV is a little big, huh?
It
So
is.
anyway,
Like
we'll have to
Northern
connect
Virginia.
so I can get you that
I appreciate
information.
that.
Because I
Good.
wear that sweatshirt through the airport. People stop me all the
I
time.
love that.
Because nobody thinks, like you said, people say hurt people, but healed people heal people.
100%.
I love that.
That's where your truth starts to live.
It is.
Is in the healing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree. So what brought you to the NABSE this year?
It's my first time. I'm a
Me
first
too.
timer.
I'm a first timer myself.
Woo!
Yes, I'm a first timer.
And the nerve of me to think that I can present and be at the exhibitor hall at the same time.
I know.
I don't know that first time thinking, but I've had a blast.
So
It's
you're
been
set up.
awesome.
Are you in the exhibitor hall right now?
Yes,
Okay.
I am. Yeah,
Okay.
selling all of our books, but the last one, Good Drama, is Amazon bestseller.
Okay.
And we're just excited about the work that we're doing for educators and also for leaders in
Okay.
education.
So
Yeah,
it's called Good Drama. They can find it on Amazon.
that's correct.
I like that. Okay, I'm gonna have to go purchase that. Usually, I'm gonna try to see if I can find the link. So after this air, it's already airing live right now, but I'll put
Oh,
it down
wow.
in the link so they can find it for you. Oh yeah, we live right now, girl.
Okay.
No, so that's good. So as you stopped by the booth, you were talking about, well, I asked you about the reentry program and the work
Sure.
that you do with people.
Sure.
So let's talk about that.
Well, in the District of Columbia, we have a plethora of reentry programs. And what is dear to my heart is my company, Dramatic Solutions. Our first anchor contract was supporting adjudicated young people and their families and providing wraparound services from expressive art arm, therapeutic arm, and then venturing out to reentry, because then they start seeing their parents come out. And then there was a huge disconnect on how do I love again if you've been out of my life all these years.
Wow.
And so one way to love again is to get a skill set.
That's right.
Provide workforce development programs. And so we moved on from the healing aspect from expressive creative arts therapeutic side and moved into just really adopting some of our programs and making it more so for workforce development. So we've been working with the Department of Employment Services now, probably going on our 10th year.
So what are some of the programs that you have there for, like what type of skills that you offer?
For us, it's interesting that we called them soft skills for so long.
Yes.
But people are getting fired for not having enough soft skills. So we have found it extremely germane to call them professional skills, right? And it's a hardcore thing to have, right? And so anywhere from
Excuse me. This is the one human on the world that I will answer this phone for. This is my son, Elijah. I am recording a podcast and I'm live right now. So you on my show. Do you mind if I give you a call back?
Yeah, my bad. I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
I know that's fine, but you can go watch me on YouTube right now.
Okay.
All right, I'll
Hi,
call
Elijah.
you. Bye.
I love it. I
That's
got
about
it,
the one
Elijah.
human I will answer the phone
I
for. I'm
get
like,
it.
okay, that's
I
my
have
son
one
calling.
too.
He at Clark Atlanta.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yes, freshman at Clark Atlanta.
Well,
Yeah,
congratulations.
he probably wants some money.
I can't right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. Back to what we was talking about. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
yes. No, I was just giving an example of our workforce development
Mhm.
and how we support different populations, such as those in reentry. And one of the ones that we do so well is, having a good drama concept
Mhm.
of understanding if, you ain't living unless there's no drama. So if you don't have
You
any
ain't
drama,
living unless it's some drama.
yeah, and that's what drama is about,
Exactly.
living, right? And I think that for those that are going through the process of coming out of any prison, a system that has
Mhm.
kept you physically, emotionally in a bound
Yes,
space,
in a box, literally.
drama may not be so good. But drama really is about unexpected circumstances, emotional excitement. That's living.
That is
So
living.
if
I
you ain't got no
love
drama, you
it.
ain't living.
Look, and y'all look at this. Look at these glasses. I don't know if y'all can see. They are just, girl. I'm looking at these glasses. They fire.
Thank you,
Nice,
sister.
very nice
I appreciate
glasses.
that.
Yes,
I
yes,
appreciate
yes.
that. So we just love what we do
Yes.
and believe so and passionate about it. But it's not enough to have a dream and desire. You have to have a skill set.
Yeah. So
And
do you
so-
guys talk about like do emotional intelligence and things like that too, or
Sure,
do you
that's where we
tap on something
live.
like that?
Our
Yeah.
pathway is social emotional learning,
Mhm.
trauma informed care. Be brave enough to know your triggers, and if you don't know them, find out.
They're
Find a
gonna find you if
therapist.
you don't find out what they are. They
Sure.
will find you.
Sure, absolutely. And it comes out in the most unexpected ways.
Yes.
And so the good news is that you have a chance to reset that
Mhm.
experience for yourself. So once you go through understanding whatever that skill set you need, whatever that trade is that you're going to enter into,
Mhm.
how to, when the window's open, how to jump through the window and then stay there
Yes.
and live there and then move to the next destination.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all
absolutely.
excuse us. Y'all know people walking by. We are live, but I'm out in the hallway here. But I chose
So
to be here, so
bold.
I'm good with it. So you guys will just hear some noise in the background, but we're gonna just keep the conversation going. So tell people where they can find you at in District of Columbia.
Sure, absolutely. My company again is Dramatic Solutions. We've been in business now for 25 years, celebrating 25 years.
That is huge.
Yes, so excited. Liberation is real,
Yeah.
right? And we are based in the District of Columbia, 1112 11th Street.
1112
Suite
11th
101, Northwest Washington, D.C. I am a native Washingtonian and so proud of being a minority-owned a woman who's been in
Yes.
business for so long and being able to hire other people because it's not just me. And I have a wonderful partner who happens to be my husband of 30 years.
Oh, amazing.
And so I'm going to celebrate Black love as well as celebrating education. And it's just that season for us to just pour into others and give back and to be in the moment of enjoying it. Yeah.
I'm just thinking you are a living and walking dream.
Oh,
to have a business that has thrived for 25 years.
absolutely.
To be in a
Where's the wood? Where's
okay,
the wood?
it's wood under this table. To
Where's
be in
the
a
wood?
marriage for 30 years.
Absolutely.
Because I'm sure that's not easy. It takes a minute. People can always find how you want to be married. No, you have to learn how to be married. So to have that and to have that support system, it's you are a walking dream for so many people. So I thank you for stopping by.
Nice meeting you. Pleasure.
You as well. Yes. So Dr. So give me your name one more time.
Dr. Carmen White.
I didn't want to get it wrong.
AKA
Dr. Carmen
the
White,
Drama Doctor.
The Drama Doctor.
Absolutely.
Yes, you guys go see her in District of Columbia. All right. So I'm gonna see who else I can get over here to my booth. Anything else you want to say to people before we go?
No, just enjoy speaking with you. And I love the innovation. And I'm so happy to be a part of the extended conversation.
Yes.
And happy holiday.
Yes, happy holiday. All right, guys, NABSE. We're at the Hyatt. I'm going to, maybe I can mute my mics and not have a hot mic this time, but we'll be right back. All right, thank you guys. All right, guys. We are back. I have Brian Carroll here with me, and he is from Houston.
Well, from Baltimore, but I live in Houston.
Oh, you from Baltimore? See, I get all these folks stopping by from the DMV. But you told me, wait a minute, y'all don't pronounce it Baltimore. How do you pronounce it?
It's Baltimore. Yeah.
Where he from? So you got to be educated, Baltimore, right? Okay. So, tell me what brought you to the NABSE conference? So you got that's your mic right there.
Oh, damn! I ain't been talking on it the whole time.
That's all right. You probably caught it through mine.
I am here. I was a presenter today. I presented on my session was called "Rethinking Discipline: Uncovering the Why Behind Behavior." So I taught for about 13 years, certified special education teacher. I focused a lot on behaviors and the why behind what people do.
Okay.
And I just thought that was a really important thing to set the foundation to see why they do what they do, so we can think about ways to really help the children. And now I'm in the mental health field as getting my hours to become an LPC. Okay. And I'm seeing like the why behind behaviors is so much deeper than what we're seeing on the surface level in class. So I'm all about getting to the root.
Okay. So do you speak on DISC in any fashion?
No.
This okay. I'm a certified DISC trainer. We talked about the 4 different behavioral types people have in them.
Okay.
So that's what made me think when you were speaking. You just made me think about the DISC assessment.
Tell me, the DISC assessment. Yes, I heard that with Eric Thomas.
Yes, I was going to say. So I'm a flight assessment. Dr. Eric Thomas. Shout out to ET. He is my mentor.
Shout out to ET.
So I'm also an extreme execution flight assessment coach.
Wow. So you locked in with them. I've been to a few of the conferences as well.
Okay. Yep. So he's got another conference coming up April 16, 17, 18 back here in Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got to come out for that one too.
No, for sure.
Right. So as me just thinking about the DISC assessment and the flight assessment, understanding that language. So how do you infuse that when you talk to the educators about how you can use that information for children?
Well, I like to, I take a spiritual approach. Fruits of the spirit. Look at 1 Corinthians 13. Love is patient, love is kind, it holds no record of wrong.
Wait, say that again. You said that too fast.
Love is patient.
No, I need the scripture. 1
Corinthians 13, starting at 4, I think through about 9.
7. But go ahead.
Yeah.
4 through 7. It's my favorite scripture. But I'm sorry, go ahead.
But what I encourage the educators to know this, that it starts with you. The change I want to see must first begin in me. So patience isn't an emotion. Kindness isn't an emotion. They are skills. They're built through staying committed to your commitment, but doing a lot of self-evaluation. So we got to learn to sit with ourselves. A lot of time we're dysregulated because we not where we need to be. And only a regulated adult can regulate a child. So what I do is I teach adults about how to regulate themselves so they can regulate the children. Because I used to get kids with these thick red folders and sped, self-contained. You had to be bipolar, emotionally disturbed, something like that to be in my class. But I don't see those behaviors. Why? Because I'm loving on them.
Wait a minute. You said only emotionally regulated adults can help to regulate a child. Is that what you said?
Absolutely.
That's deep. I want y'all to think about that one seriously.
For sure.
You have to be emotionally regulated as an adult in order to help a child become emotionally regulated. So we got people out here who are not emotionally, don't know how to regulate their emotions, and they're out here talking to children crazy.
Well, we're not empathizing, but a lot of times it starts with the way we were brought up. We have learned to demonize ourselves for our mistakes or the things that we struggle with. So we haven't learned to sit with ourselves. So we throw a lot of shame on ourselves, and that spirit of shame goes into the classroom. So when that child not listening, it always just drives me crazy how it says train up a child, right? So we get mad at kids for stuff they don't know how to do.
Ain't nobody trained them.
And the truth be told, biological age and emotional age ain't the same. There's a term called arrested development. And you have a lot of adults that may be 60, 70, 30, 40, 20, whatever the case may be. But when you go through a traumatic experience, your development can be arrested. So a lot of times,
I thought that was I just thought that was a music group. I didn't know it was I didn't know that was actually something that was a technique.
It's a real term, because we got to get to the emotional aspect of why people aren't able to process, why people aren't able to have conflict management skills. And an educator without conflict management skills is really just recycling the same trauma as the parent, which is easy to blame the parent, or it's easy to blame the peers. But have I set a loving culture with Maslow hierarchy of needs? Do you feel safe physiologically? Do you feel love and belonging? Are we creating those things in class? But that takes a lot of
self-esteem all the way up to the top. Those 5 levels. Isn't it 5 levels?
Like 5 or 6.
Maslow's
Yeah,
hierarchy
it's
of
like 5 or
needs.
6.
Yeah.
But it
The
takes
long,
us.
yeah. So we have, yes.
It takes a lot of inner work because you realize you're not as patient as you might have thought you were when you start working with kids. You realize you don't love as hard as you thought. But we realize love is not attached to emotions.
Look, I was just at a session for Dallas, Lancaster ISD superintendent. Oh, I'm gonna get her name wrong. Is it?
I met her today. She's awesome.
What's her name? She's basketball, aka what's her name? Doctor.
I don't know her
Some
name,
with a
but
P.
she's awesome.
I'm about to find it because I don't want to mess it up. But I tried to get her over here. I'm going to get her over here. Her name is. I'm about to tell you, Dr. Catrice Pereira. So they have 100% graduation rate. 5 years. I think it's 4. They gonna get 5 years running. So
That's
I went
amazing.
to their session.
That's amazing.
That's one of my few sessions that I've been to. She talks about, and the one thing she said, they talked about the hierarchy of needs. But the kids got to know you love them. Once you give them that, they feel like that they're loved.
They'll run through a wall for you.
Another, man, what?
They would do anything for you.
And I mean, they almost, and just a couple times I'm trying to hold my tears back. So her and Dr. Jackson, and so they're gonna stop by. I think it's Kimberly Simpson. So all three of them, trying to get them all three, but at least 2 of the 3 here so I can talk to them as well.
I say think about this.
Yes.
If we got kids out here in the streets doing these heinous crimes just for validation, imagine what they would do for you if they knew that you loved them and you would give them support and love. I heard a song, Lecrae song. He said, they say I'm good at bad things, at least they're proud of me.
Oh, wait a minute. You moving on. You going too fast. You got to slow that back down. Say that last one more time for me.
They say I'm good at bad things, at least they're proud of me.
No, go back. You said if they do on the streets of validation.
Oh yeah. If you look at what we're saying with middle school and high schools with these kids, the stuff they're doing in the bathroom, the stuff they're doing outside of school, the stuff they're getting arrested for, the stuff that's in their folders. A lot of times, a lot of these things they're doing is just for validation and acceptance.
Imagine
they want
what
the
they
attention.
will do.
Imagine what they'll do for someone who's loving them and covering them and really coming to them to give them the wholeness and the love that they need.
Me being someone who teaches skill trades and talks about skill trades, I recently got into the educational space, probably within the last year or so, about a year and a half now. And I actually had, oh man, I can see his face. Dr. Austin. He's out of New York, I believe. So he actually spoke to me one day. He says, kids need to hear your message. I'm thinking like, Dad, my message is not for kids. He was like, no, it absolutely is. So he's one of the people that got me in here. And he told me, he said, what you do is an AI resistant job. And I'm like, whoa, AI resistant job. So I started just taking that and spinning it. So I talk to kids about the benefits of the skilled trades. And one thing that I'm seeing is that being in here, it's totally different. I have 4 children. I've raised my own. Of course, I love my children. But when you're dealing with somebody else's children that may not have that love, that that they deserve to give it to them, man, it's just a different.
They don't see it. A lot of we filter things through our own experiences, and some people have had a mom and a dad that were only manipulative. That lied to them, that let them down.
It's crazy.
They see the world in a totally different way. So if I see you saying, like to this day, I don't like when people say we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see. You know why? Because every time my daddy said we'll see, it never happened.
I'm not gonna look. I'm sitting over here quiet because I've probably been accused of doing the same thing to my children.
Don't tell me we'll see.
That's my way of saying nope. Get out my face. I don't want to talk about it right now.
But what if the most basic acts of love that you're giving because you care, that they're receiving as hate? You know what I'm saying? Because you peeling through them layers and they're trying to resist that.
Wow.
But that's why you gotta stay persistent and consistent. Because man, ain't nothing more powerful than when you get through to one of them kids that you knew was just fighting and resisting it, and you knew that love that conquers all was able to go through. I think that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing.
It really is. It's amazing. All right, so now you are in Baltimore.
Well, I'm from Baltimore, but I've been in Houston the last 16 years.
All right, so you got me all mixed up now. You from DMV, but you live in Houston now.
Yes.
So what do you work at a school, or tell me how you work with the school district?
I go to different schools. I do behavior, like a behavior specialist.
Okay.
They contract me in, and I just work on behaviors and school culture. You got stuff going on, I come in, I just fix it. Okay. I mean, I literally just start spending time loving on the kids, getting consistent. spending time doing a little teacher coaching, doing professional developments. I just graduated last Friday, got my master's in mental health counseling.
Congratulations.
So I'll become an LPC soon.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. Got some things with my book tour coming up with I do children's books.
Okay, so tell me about some of the books. We ain't gonna skip past that. And how can we find these books?
Okay, they are on Amazon, or you can reach out to me, Brian Carroll, through Instagram. Through Instagram, my page Super Carroll, or my website, Brian Carroll and Associates. Brian is BRYN.
Oh, give me some. That's my son. He spelled his name with. I spell his name with a Y.
Good, yeah, because I be meeting the one with the I.
Yeah,
I'm like, what's up with that?
Be different.
And then Carroll is CARROLL, and I'm doing the social skills boot camps.
Okay, and when does that start?
I'm trying to look at when I'm going to start it in 2026, but I'm going to be reaching out to different districts, and we just do boot camps about the core values that I have in the book, about resilience, about being a good listener, about paying attention, about respect and respecting yourself. Because I think we give people too much credit in a sense where we assume that because you're an adult, you're going to be honest. We assume that because you're a kid in the school, then you know what listening means. And the data and the results that we see showing that most kids, most adults don't really know what listening looks like in real time. So we're going to make it real practical. It's going to be fun. We're going to have some fun. I might even do a backwards flip.
Oh, you know how to do a backflip?
Sometimes, depending on where my back feeling.
All right, so you said now, tell me the name of your books that we can find on Amazon.
The one I have now for sale is called Super Sharing.
Super Sharing?
Yeah, and it's about sharing and sharing even when you don't feel like sharing. It's a whole little life lesson in that.
Okay, and that's on Amazon.
Yes.
All right, and are you on LinkedIn?
I am on LinkedIn under Brian Carroll, BRYNCARROLL.
All right, now he is in Houston from Baltimore. Hopefully I said that right.
We're gonna make you an honorary Baltimorean.
See, that's the same thing. Now I just had Senator McCray. He's an electrician, so he was on my podcast a couple months ago, and that's what he said. I got to come out there. I really do. I need to come visit.
No, yeah, it's nice. They've done a lot of great new things with the city.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right, well, guys, I got another fire person here. You see what?
Could I say one little quote?
Yes, please do. Go right ahead.
I had to say this because I always think about, you got kids growing up in these tumultuous environments, and it's like, why do they recycle it? If you don't want to live here, why would you be here? But you got to start getting to the psychology of it. And I heard this quote. It's an African proverb. The child who is not embraced by the village will burn it down to feel its warmth. Now, y'all ask themselves why they destroying their community. They're not embraced by it. So what has been normalized to them is dysfunction. So hate, battle, all of these riotous things that's been normalized to them. So what they're doing is they're gonna get your attention. They're gonna get it. You're gonna feel my pain because hurt people hurt people.
That's right.
So that's why we gotta spread more love. We gotta be patient. We gotta be kind. And we gotta because the only thing come out of you is within you. So we gotta get in us so we can give it to the youth. So we can stop the violence and really get more love circulating in the community.
1 Corinthians chapter 13, 4-7, y'all.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. I appreciate y'all. We're going to tap back in. Let me see who else I can get over here to this booth. Brian Carroll. Y'all go follow him. Bring him into your school district so he can talk to your kids about how to be healed. Because, wait a minute. What did you say at the beginning? Emotionally?
Oh, an emotionally
regulated
adult. Only an emotionally regulated adult can help to regulate a child.
Only emotionally regulated adult can help to emotionally regulate a child. That's a bar. I'm going to leave y'all with that one. And we will be back. All right, y'all. Peace.
Thank you for the opportunity.
Yes.
Thank you. Where are you located at? Oh, sorry.
How do you do?
All right, you guys, we are back, and I have Dr.
No,
Is
it's
it
not a
doctor?
doctor's
Not a
mister.
doctor. Look, I
Not
got
a
so many
doctor.
doctors in the house, y'all. This is Keenan Pittman. He is the webmaster for the
Yes.
NABSE. That sounds, I don't even know what that is. So tell us what that is.
I take care of the online marketing and development of the website and getting people into this conference, getting them secured and signed up and everything else.
So he's making sure I got connectivity so I can bring this to you guys right now. Seriously.
That's
So because I usually ask what brought them to the NABSE, but so let's ask you so this is the 53rd conference. How long have you been with doing the conference?
I've been doing the conference now for about 6 years, actually.
6 years.
6 years. Yeah, 6 years. What brought me here is because of education, just having all these educators, Black educators.
You know.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta say that just in one spot and really focus on our kids and developing them and making sure that they have everything that they need. So that right there inspired me. It's like, how can I support that?
Yes.
I'm not necessarily a teacher, but I teach in my craft of
We are
technology,
teachers.
integration, and stuff like that. So how can I support them, ensuring that they're online and they reach the masses?
That's right.
And that's when I come in.
I love it. So this is like, this is the elite group for educators. This is Black excellence that is finest. Seriously, walking around here, and I'm talking about y'all. Look, last night they had a great event. All I know is that man, my thighs is hurting. And I realized I got on flats today because last night we did not. But it was a great time just to see people to where they have an opportunity just to connect. So many of us in the house. Great. And just, it's a real diverse page or platform here as well. We got people from different countries. So how many different countries do you have here? Or is it just Canada?
International.
International.
No,
okay, so how many different countries?
I want to say at least probably about 3 or 4, but I know Canada for sure, and then it's a couple of more I can't think of off the top of my head. But yes.
Yeah, but I've met some really great people since I've been here.
Yeah, and this just shows us that it's so Black excellence conference, but it's a lot of people that's not Black that support.
Exactly, because they see the benefit.
They do.
Because it's all about the kids.
It is.
It's not really about whatever culture you're from, things like that. It's about how can we all connect to make sure we make them be great.
That's it. That's what this conference does.
Yes.
It's an awesome conference.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I just wanted to get him. I'm trying to get Dr. Fleming, Deandra Fleming over here, who was basically a curator for this space, one of the curators for this space. She's walking around somewhere. So I saw him and I'm like, oh no, you're gonna come get on here. You ain't doing nothing. So he actually was.
She got me. That's good though. I thank you for the opportunity.
Well, I appreciate you for stopping by my booth, Craft Careers That Build. All right, guys, we are at the 53rd Annual NABSE, National Alliance of Black School Educators in Chicago at the Hyatt. I have not been, I think I went outside for a hot second. I stood under the heaters. And that's as far as I want to go. I'm not trying to get out there in the rest of that cold. But I'm going to be back and try to get some more educators to stop by and see what they have to say. All right, so y'all just hang tight. Peace.
Great. Great stuff.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to students and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
All right, you guys, I am back, and I am here with, what is your name, sir?
Dr. Richard Watkins.
Dr. Richard Watkins from
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yes.
All right, so is this your first year at the NABSE?
No. I've been coming for some years.
Okay.
I truly enjoy it.
Okay, well, thank you for stopping by. So he was like, asking me, what do we do? I said, well, let's sit down and talk about it. So tell me about your school district or your school. You are a principal?
I'm a principal, proud principal of Vincent High School. So Vincent High School is an agricultural school, the only urban agricultural school in the state.
Agricultural school. Tell me what that means.
So we have a farm on the school.
Okay.
So on the school, I have goats, chickens, horses, cows. And so kids, they have 5 tracks that they can learn from. So ag business, horticulture, ag science, culinary arts, and I'm missing one. But kids are being exposed to what it could, the different trades that they can have in the farming industry.
That is, I said, that's a skilled trade all by itself right there.
So yes. So, and then I kind of work with the Chicago Agricultural School here. We partner with them, and we piggyback off each other.
Nice. All right, I love it. Well, as you see, we're crafting careers that build, and I have a Skilled Trades Legacy Lab. So tomorrow we're airing our episode live here at the NABSE, and I have 2 other craftsmen that are going to be with me, and we're just talking about the skilled trades, how to enter, evolve, and excel. So from a skilled trades perspective, at your school, now you have what school age group?
High school.
High school students.
High school, yes.
Oh, that's so good.
Yes, high school.
So now when let's just say you have them in these programs, as a graduation percentage, what is the percentage of the students that actually go into that field or any of the fields that you teach them?
I would say right now it's about 10%. So this is my first year there. It's kind of a pull to get African American kids into something that we used to do.
Yes.
Right. That's how most of us, our families, or wherever we came from in the South, farming is something that we did. So to get city children interested, it's kind of been a challenge, but at the same token, they can go to schools like Alcorn State for free if they go through our program and complete. So that's kind of the pulling piece. And so taking kids to the South to show them how this piece can translate to them getting a free education.
Yes.
So
yes. So that's what we talk about now for the skilled trades, because it's a little bit different. We're not trying to deter students from going to college or going to the military, but we want to know, think about what you're doing, because you could actually be making 6 figures in 5 years.
Absolutely.
So you think about farming, you know what I mean? Especially the way grocery prices are going up right now, to be able to make your own food, even have that concept. Because sometimes we go buy stuff and don't even realize how is it made.
Right.
So to have that perspective, that's I'm sure that's transformational for those students.
Yeah. So for me, I think we averages out about $80,000 starting salary if they go into that track. But we also have a school in Milwaukee called Milwaukee Tech.
Okay.
And they have the trades.
Okay.
And so they send them into like being a field tech, line technician with electricity, plumbing, building houses, woodwork, the whole nine. So we do have a high school that specializes in that as well.
Did you say a lineman technician?
Yes, ma'am.
See, I'm not trying to do that, y'all. I'm journeyman wireman. I am not a lineman. That's 23,000 volts. I'm good.
Yes. But I think they have a program for kids that start. They try to identify them their sophomore year, and as they go through like their apprenticeship, it pays them $30 an hour.
That's it.
So
yes. Now wait a minute. It starts them out at $30 an hour. Okay.
Yes,
now I know the see now across the country is just different as far as the entry on what they can make. But that should be a selling point right there. You're not gonna go anywhere else to start out making no $30 an hour.
You would think. So yeah, they have the opportunity. You just have to take hold of it, grasp on it. So that's the opportunity.
So you say 10%. What do we need to do to increase that number?
I got as an educational leader, show them the reason why they want to do it. Again, so it's a high school, but the ag piece is in the back, and so only the freshmen are required to go through all the tracks and just kind of see what track you do like. And then the problem is that we have a high transient population. So students come and they leave before they can finish in the 4 years. So if you can get kids interested in that freshman year as to why this is important and be able to show them.
Seed.
Absolutely.
So to speak, no pun intended on the farming.
So when I go out there, I'm like holding the goats and stuff, and I'm a city boy. So I'm like, I gotta let my insecurities go. And then a lot of the kids, when you talk about a farm, you go out into the barn and it has it's animals.
It's got a smell to it. Yes. Smell like a zoo on 10.
And so, just think about a young lady. It's like, I'm not doing that. I'm not getting my hair dirty. I'm not doing anything like that. And so, but once they see it, they have fun with it. But the horticulture piece is a huge piece. And so we have a grow lab. We're able to grow vegetables and food year round. So you got all these towers in the room, with these lights where they're growing. So if you can get them to understand that piece.
So let me tell you this. Have you guys ever done like a retreat with the students?
No.
Well, I thought about that because as you said, the young lady was I don't want to do that. Just imagine if you were in an environment where you had to do it. You eat what you grow.
Absolutely. Well, I don't know how relevant this is, but when you have people like Elon Musk buying up farms and people genetically modifying food.
My goodness.
So
you don't know what's in it.
Absolutely.
You have no idea how you gonna have fruit with no seeds. I'm good. No, I don't want that.
Well, it's genetically modified.
Genetically modified.
So
GMO.
It's gonna have an effect on you as well. So I want whatever I can get to be natural. So
yeah. Learn what those acronyms mean too, because when you see the HMO and the GMO and all that stuff.
I forgot the numbers. I forgot it's some numbers that you got to look at when you look at it on the label. It'll tell you if it's natural. GMO is one more. I can't remember the name right now.
I don't either. Yeah. Interesting. I didn't know that.
Yes.
So, well, Doc, you doctor? There's so many doctors in the house. Okay, it's another doctor in the house.
Dr. Watkins, yes.
Dr. Watkins, thank you so much. I appreciate you talking about anything else you want to say to people. Do you have any books or anything?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. Just my dissertation. But I will be coming out with more.
Okay. So you have a title for your book already, or you just?
From dropout to top out.
I like it.
So I'm a high school dropout.
From dropout to top out. Yeah. Wait a minute. I want to hear the story. I'm not gonna let you go that fast. You said you dropped out of high school.
Yes.
And now you got a PhD.
Yes.
I need to hear the story.
I'm typical young man.
There ain't nothing typical about that.
What I mean by that is you struggled in school, going to public schools. Living in Milwaukee, most segregated city in the United States. So growing up, I thought everybody should act like how everybody in my neighborhood act, or, like the only time I dealt with people of other ethnicities is if it was the mailman, the police officer, my doctor, or my teachers.
Wow.
Other than that, my daily life was everybody that looked like you and I.
Yeah.
So I struggled in school because of the codes, which the language barrier, right? I struggled in school, but I wasn't dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, and then I was also hard-headed as well, right?
Mm.
Uh, long story short, I failed like I think the 4th grade, failed the 6th grade. Then when I got to high school, great athlete, was a great athlete, but the books was just wasn't there. Then when I got to high school, I saw nothing but female, so I wasn't focused.
One thing about no school.
I wasn't focused, and so I ended up dropping out at 17 into 10th grade. And when I dropped out, it was, do I do the streets or do I do something else? So one day I happened to walk in the recruiter's office, and I joined the military at 17. So I was gone within 1 week of taking what they call the ASVAB.
I'm familiar with that.
And so I joined at 17. By the time I was 18, I was in combat in Panama, 1989. So I was like, if I can do
that
this.
Desert Storm back then?
No. This was before Desert Storm.
Because Desert Storm was around 91, 92.
Yeah, this was before. Yeah,
okay.
So this was before Desert Storm. And so after going to combat, I said, man, if I could do this, I think I could try this school thing. And I ended up taking like I got my GED while I was in the military, my first duty station. And then I took a college course and I got a C in writing. And I was like, maybe I'm not as dumb as people told me I was, right? And so when I got home, I went back to school. I played college football, played college basketball. Didn't make it to the pros. So I had to come up with an exit plan. Alternative plan. And so I fell in love with education, and I wanted to help people, so I became a teacher.
Wow.
I wanted to help people who struggled in school just like me. And so taught for 16 years. I've been an administrator now for another 12 years. So that's my story.
That's a powerful story.
That's my story.
That is a powerful story. I'm glad you stopped by here. That just to hear, and then not only to stop with that, but you're teaching children about something that can help them throughout their lives.
Absolutely.
So, like, what did you think that disconnect was between, like, when you said all these things that you were happening in school, to where you failed 4th grade, failed the 6th grade, and you dropped out at 17 in the 10th grade? Was there like a disconnect or something that maybe that you've identified since then?
Was a couple of things. Both of my parents are from the South. One is from Mississippi, one is from Tennessee. Both big families, 12 brothers and sisters, 11 brothers and sisters. Neither one of my parents graduated from high school. So once I got so far in school, they really couldn't help me, and my community couldn't help me. They could pray for me.
Yeah.
That was the best thing that they could do. And then socioeconomics. You're dealing with teachers who come from different backgrounds, and they're looking down on you, right? They're middle class, and I'm coming from working class, and so there was a barrier. So, in my eye, they're trying to tell me the way I'm living is wrong, or something, that you want to live like them. But I'm like, in my community, we're fine.
That's
everybody's
right.
Fine.
So we think,
fine, right? But even though I said my parents were, both dropouts, they owned home. They owned their home. They had 2 cars.
They were doing good for what they had.
Yeah. So you couldn't tell me that the way I was living was wrong, right? And then I would buck back at that, So just like I don't know, this is taboo, but so Nancy Reagan came out with "Say No to Drugs," right? And this is your drug on brains. I'm like, everybody I know
on drugs,
smoke weed.
In the hood,
in my community, everybody I know. This one own a business. This one go to work every day. This one go. So it didn't connect. Your message didn't resonate with me. So
that's different.
And so now, as an educator, I understand that, right? And so you can't tell nobody that they're living wrong, but you can show them how to improve their life.
Yes.
And so let me back up just a little bit further. And what I mean by that is, so I got an associate's degree first. That was my first degree. And one of my professors, the dean of liberal arts, talked to me. He said, now that you got this associate's degree, what are you going to do? I told him, I'm going to become a bus driver. My dad drives city bus. I'm going to become a bus driver. And so I was like, okay. He said, he started asking me questions. He asked me about my father. And I told him, Dad he dropped out, whatever. But at the time, getting a bus driver, you could make probably $25, $28 an hour. That was considered decent money.
Yeah.
28 years ago.
Exactly.
Right? 28 years ago.
Back in the 90s.
And his name, he's an alpha, Dr. Daniel Burrell. I'll never forget this dude. He talked to me, asked me about my father, and I told him, drop out, but he drives city bus to go to job. He said, no disrespect, but your father is doing the best that he can do in life thus far, right?
Yeah.
But he told me, he said, you didn't go to school to get a college degree to become no goddamn bus driver.
Oh,
He's like, whatever fear you got, face your fear, take your butt and get a 4-year degree. And I think that was one of the best advices I could ever receive from somebody. So I try to treat children the same way. You can't tell them something's wrong with their parents or whatever, but you can have it. And every parent wants their kids to do better than them, right?
Yeah.
And so I can be that agent. And so as a teacher, educator, I have a couple of kids that are becoming medical doctors.
That's awesome.
Financial advisors. And these same kids who people said wouldn't be anything. And so that's why I said I
They
understand
need somebody
that.
to believe in them. You were that person.
Without a doubt. So if you ever want to talk about that more, we could, and I can show you those.
Yes,
right
look,
there.
we gonna hop off the air, but I'm gonna have you to register so you can be on my podcast, Alpha Intuition, and we can talk more about your story.
Oh, no problem.
Well, thank you so much. You can just sit on the table. Thank you so much for stopping by here. I appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, y'all. We will be back and go find somebody else to talk to y'all.
Right here.
some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep, to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep, to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
All right, guys, we are back. I finally got the busiest person in the building on here, Miss Dr. Andrea Fleming.
Hello.
So now, hold on one second, I'm gonna do something. I was trying to figure that out early. It was in my ear. Okay. All right. So now, NABSE, you put on a whole production.
You like it?
A whole production.
It
Yeah.
comes
We
together,
got
it
now
comes
mind
together.
I was here last year, so I didn't know, but I only came, I was with ET last year as my mentor. So I came for one day to this event and I saw how wonderful it was. So when I decided to submit my podcast, saw they had podcast entries this year. I met this beautiful person sitting right here next to me and had no idea that she put together all of this. I don't even know how many different rooms we have. So how many people do we have here?
At attending the conference, we have over 2,000.
Over 2,000 people where they ask questions all day, every day, email, text messages, phone calls. Like she is 2,000 people herself.
Look, I get the joy of making sure that the presenters. So I am I'm the chair of workshops and the presenters' proposals, and so we have over 500 workshop presenters.
Wow.
And so that is about 25 rooms scheduled. We have over 11 total workshop sessions throughout the conference, on top of 10 different symposium strands that we break out into. So yes, it's a lot of work of scheduling, a lot of work of making sure that we have the best of the best in front of our participants, and there's some great information. So yes, we have to be, that's why you see me running around.
I see this. It's like when I see her standing, it's like, wait a minute. Oh, okay. Let me grab you really quick because I know it's going to be a second before she's going to run off and do something else. So the exhibitors hall, you have people who are in the exhibitors hall as well. How many vendors do we have in there?
I think we have over 150.
Wow. Over 150 vendors, over 500, what would we call them? I'm going to say workshop and presenters that are here.
Yes. So we have, our workshop
500.
presenters.
And there's, something for everybody. You know, like this is my first year talking about the skilled trades. Is this the first year that we had the podcast?
Oh my gosh, it's the first year. So, well, we've had podcasts in the past, but usually they kind of sit inside the exhibit hall.
Okay.
This is the year where I kind of did something different, where we're talking about, specific things. Usually you have podcasts and you stop people, but we wanted something to, in the liking of what is it that you do. And so for you, you bring your flavor. And so I wanted that to be a highlight this year. And we also did something different as well. We did it in the style of the TEDx. So we did our NABSE next.
Oh, yes, okay. I missed that. I was over here. I didn't get a chance to see that.
Yes. So just navigating educational excellence and transformation.
Oh, okay. So I had a young man. I can't remember his name. I think he was here. Brian. Was it Brian? Somebody was. I think they said that they talked about that. They did a talk on that.
Maybe
we had several different people that were.
Yeah, we have different.
That?
So we have over 10 different speakers.
Yeah, okay.
And so a lot of them they went first, right? And so he just may have. In my mind, I can tell you I have a lot of names that are going.
I got you. I won't hold you to it. He just said here not too long ago, and he was telling me about that same topic. Okay. So that's what it brought.
NABSE next.
Yes, NABSE next.
I was thinking of another organizer when you said Brian. Okay. So very well could be, but
with out of 2,000 people, I'm quite sure you got more than one Brian.
Yes. So it was just excited. Well, it was just excited to see him, right? Just to be able to be a part of something. This is our first time doing it. Watching them stand on stage, watching people go and sit and just listen to them do the small talks and just listen to them in their craft. I'm really excited about putting this together, watching people receive it in such a way and just show up in excellence.
Well, I love it. I mean, just seeing people walk by, I'm grabbing them and stopping them. They're stopping by, asking what's going on. So I like the space where, we were trying to figure out where I was going to be. I'm glad I picked this spot. It's nice because I get to catch people walking around the corner.
Yes.
Even sometimes they're loud, but that's okay. We got some good mics. So, but
the lighting is great.
Yeah, I love the lighting over here too. It looks really good. And so how long did it take you to put together? So have you been planning this last year?
We started March. Well, it is a year. So once we start, we usually announce where we're going next year at the end of this year, or where we're kind of thinking about where we're going, and we'll start the process of that. And then March is where we put the committee together, and we start meeting every 2 weeks. So we, for Chicago, we visited here 3 times.
I hope it wasn't as cold.
No, oh my God. Chicago is absolutely beautiful. And so
it is beautiful.
It allowed me to just get ready for this moment, because I said, I don't have to leave the hotel, because when I was coming, I had toured everything I needed to see. I went up to the Sears Tower now, and it, changed the name, but I had to see everything.
I didn't know that. What's the name of it now?
Oh, look, I can't think. Well, I call it Sears Tower.
What's the name of it? He lives here. The Willis?
Yes.
The Willis
Tower.
Willis Tower.
It used to be Sears Tower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even know they changed the name.
Yeah. I learned that in my in my tour. Ate some great places, and then they said it was 12 degrees outside, and I said, oh, good. I won't have to do those things while I'm here this time.
So what made you guys choose Chicago?
This is where we found it. So our founders were here of NABSE. And so we wanted to bring it back. And so when you talk about where do you come back to, we wanted to honor Russell Jackson.
Okay.
He's one of our founders.
Oh, that's right. I saw him last night at the
affiliate night.
Yes, at the affiliate night.
Yes. So
my legs, I still hurt. Dropping like it's hot.
Dropping like, hey, you have to do it this one time. It's so sad, when you think like,
dropping like it's not.
You hear yourself, you're like, I'm going to pay for that in the morning.
Yes.
And as soon as you get up and you walk to the restroom, you're like, oh, that's why I can only do it for 2 minutes. 2 minutes of a song is a very long time.
You go. Yes, okay.
But it was a great thing. It was, just the affiliate night, just to be together as family, just to celebrate who we are, just in our essence, and just know where we are regionally, right?
Yes.
And so just to see,
just to collaborate, just to meet so many great people in one room from across the country. So
the talents, the gifts, the background, the history, and just to be in a room with history. You cannot be in a room with history and not sit at the table and ask the questions and glean from it. Because it's the only thing that keeps me going, right? When I come, I'm like, okay, know your why, remember who you are, and remember to pay it forward.
That's right.
And so that's what I do. I pay it forward, and that's why I show up every year, because I love who it is. I love who it makes me, and I love who I am. And when I'm in front of my students, I love who I am when I'm in front of the people that I'm called to make an impact.
So when you're not planning for NABSE, what do you do?
Oh, well, usually during the day, I am a director of a boarding school in LA. I am originally from Texas. I've lived the life of being a board member. I was an elected official. Served in Dallas, Texas, and decided I was going to move 3,000 miles just to see what else was out there. God called me out into the deep, so I followed, right?
All right.
And just found myself as a director of a boarding school, a charter boarding school, open public. And I really love it. And then I entered into it this pitch competition last week, where I wanted my message to make, to align with my impact that I really wanted to make. And I ended up winning first place.
Go, girl.
I know, right? And so won over $150,000 in services. Won a book deal, won a TV deal. Or I will have my billboard in New York Times Square. I have an agency, I have a team. And so
I got a celebrity sitting here in this seat. What?
Look, don't give up on your dream.
Wow.
Don't give up on your dream. I wanted to make the impact. I always, I teach, you are not the work, you are the worth. And so many times we get caught up in, how do we do more and have more titles and have more degrees so that we can get this approval. And we live in this performance-based, society. And it's like, just go back to your why, go back to who you are. Our children are looking for leaders who are healed.
Yes.
And so we need emotionally regulated environments. And so I wanted to teach that. And that's what I did in the pitch contest, and they received it.
Oh my goodness. No, do you have a book already? Or
so I do have a book, and I'm actually writing a book. That book is You Are Not the Work, You Are the Worth. But I do have a book.
You Are Not the Work, You Are the Worth. And where can we find that book?
Oh, it's been written, but I'm writing it right now. But I do have a book out. It's Position for Purpose, 8 Steps to Get Back Up When You've Been Knocked Down. I talk about resiliency. I talk about purpose. I practice what I preach, and just learning to live in the moments, right? A lot of things happen. I tell people, you see my face all the time, but it's my face because I'm reminding myself of my why. And if I can't control it, then to release it, and that I am safe in my body. And when you remind yourself that you're safe, it allows you to take more breaths.
I love it. And your smile is so beautiful. It's like every time I see you around here, it's like you cannot tell whether you're upset, whether you're mad, whether it's like, I'm dealing with it on the inside. How may I help you? I'm like, yes, you got the Chick-fil-A smile.
How can I serve you? How can I serve you?
Well, so wait a minute. So the book, is it on Amazon right now?
The book is on Amazon. Okay. Position for Purpose is on Amazon.
Position for Purpose. Okay.
8 steps to get back up when you've been knocked
down. 8 steps to get back up when you've been knocked down. Yes. Position for Purpose.
Yes.
And the next book that's coming out is titled
You Are Not the Work, You Are the Worth.
You are not the work, you are the worth.
Yes.
Go on, girl.
Some things I've learned in this journey of pursuit of, trying to seek approval. And I said, no, I just need to go back to my why.
And it's Dr. DeAndrea Fleming.
Yes.
Is it 1 M?
1 M.
1 M.
1 M, no S.
Go get that book. 1 M, no S.
Yes, follow me.
Yes. Yeah, I can see it. It's just you're like a walking healed purpose process right here, girl. I'm loving it. You look so beautiful. The brooch and everything. Just y'all didn't see her yesterday when she had on. I tried to catch her yesterday with jazzy. So yes.
Thank you.
All right. Well, I know you got plenty of work to do. I appreciate you for stopping by.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I needed a moment to just slow down. And so thank you for giving me this moment. And you keep doing what you do.
We'll mess the mic up. All right, y'all. We will be back. We're trying to get some superintendents over here to let them know, see what they're doing in the skill trades. And we will be back. All right, y'all.
So you're like their
All right.
main podcaster.
Yeah, pretty much.
You need me?
All right, guys, we are back. NABSE, I got Dr. Dre and Dr. Dre Town. So
Dre Town on Instagram.
Yeah, Dre Town. I call him
DRAE.
Dre Town, so that's what it is. Yes. So I got him here with me. I got to grab something for like 10 minutes. So give me about 10 minutes. Okay. Because I had to snatch him up. They're trying to take him away already.
And she was making a connection for the introduction.
There we go.
So we'll talk.
Absolutely.
All right, cool. Bye.
All right, thank you.
What's up, brother?
That's to say. Excuse us,
Okay.
y'all.
Thank you, sir.
Got people walking by. I told you I'm sitting out here right in the hallway, so people are walking by. But Andre, thank you so much. So okay, now I met you last year.
Last year in Atlanta.
And you gave a great speech to all the mentors who were mentees who were with ET. So I saw you this year. And were you now? Wait a minute. I heard somebody say something about you just got president-elect.
Incoming president-elect for the National Alliance of Black School Educators. I'm super excited about it. So actually tomorrow, Saturday at the gala, is when I get sworn in. So it's a big deal. I'm up there.
Oh my goodness. Wow. So now how long have you been in education?
I've been in education since summer 2002. I started as a worker for Freedom School in Washington, D.C., and ultimately that became an inaugural physical education teacher job. Excuse me. Physical education teacher job at Maya Angelou Public Charter School.
Okay.
Time out.
No, you're good.
Sorry about that, y'all. Doing a lot of talking and walking.
Exactly.
So anyway, started as a physical education teacher 2008. Ultimately worked at every level in education, all the way up to superintendent, which I am now in Hartford, Connecticut. And so what's the 17 years I've been in the field of education. So love every bit of it.
Man, so you are in, wait a minute, don't tell me, DC?
So
you get you some water.
Water.
Man, wait a minute, stand by, y'all. I don't want him falling out.
Thank you,
on
brother.
me.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, we good.
We good.
We live. I understand. I'm sorry,
Exactly.
y'all.
That's okay. I was like, wait a minute, we got to get this man some water. Your eyes is watering.
Eyes watering.
Eyes leaking over
Can't drink my tears.
I'm sorry. Okay, so go back now. You said in DC.
Yeah, so I went to college at Howard University in Washington,
Now you're
D.C.
crying on me.
I
Oh,
know,
Lord.
it's going to be out. We're going to be good.
Wait a minute.
I'm good.
You good? Oh, Lord, I done made the man cry on camera.
This is the human anatomy.
This is how it usually happens. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
So started my career in Washington, D.C. because I was a student athlete at Howard University where I played football. That football scholarship to Howard turned to a bachelor's, master's, doctoral degree. And I started my career in D.C. working at Maya Angelou Public Charter School as a physical education teacher. And ultimately, I worked at every level in the field of education, from teacher to basketball coach, boys and girls football coach, dean of students, assistant principal, high school principal, superintendent in Michigan, superintendent in Maryland, and now superintendent in Hartford, Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, so I love every bit of it, man. And I just love the field of education because I've worked at every level. I'm from Detroit, born and raised.
That's what I was going to ask you. Okay.
Yeah, graduate of Detroit public schools.
Wow.
So the young people that I serve, I walked in their shoes. So I lead with a different passion. My goal is to look for Andre. I don't care if you're boy, girl, black, white, blue, or yellow, but to positively change the trajectory of your future.
But what did you say? Look for who?
Andre.
That's what I thought you said. Yeah, so you see that in other people and you know where they are.
I thought I had it figured out when I was coming out of high school. Thinking I know what I got. I didn't know what I didn't know. And being encountered with some mentors, coaches, principals, really positively changed the trajectory of my future. So that's what I'm looking to do.
I love it. Oh my goodness. That is amazing. I'm sorry, we're recording live. Thank you. I need a sign up here. People just asking for directions and everything.
Well, you're seeing us at a conference in real time. And we're right in the open.
We are right in the open. I'm gonna probably pan around tomorrow so you guys can see. We are literally like the ballroom is right next to us. The hallway coming off the escalator is right here. Prime spot. However, I don't have a sign that says on air. So
it's all good.
But that's all good. So now as far as what is the one thing that makes you feel like you're connected to these students to where you see yourself in them?
You know what? I think it's the atmosphere that they're growing up in. You know, growing up in an urban environment, mom and dad at home, but in some cases probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Adverse childhood experiences in some cases. And I know what I went through. I remember this time when I was in high school, meaning in the winter months of high school, when our hot water tank went out at home. And, you know,
the winter month. You in Detroit?
Yeah, in Detroit. Our boiler went out. And that was a big deal. So we didn't have hot water.
That was like Good Times episode, wasn't it?
It was something like that. Thank God we had electricity, had an electric stove, because we boiled water on the stove so we can bathe, the hot water. So I mean, that's just making something out of nothing. But
I remember doing that.
Yeah,
washing clothes in the tub, wringing them out. Yeah, all kind of stuff. Yeah,
doing what you can just to get it done. But knowing that that's an adverse childhood experience, knowing that some of the people that I serve have that experience, so it's really just keeping them motivated, engaged, and seeing the bigger picture, and understanding that time is going to pass. So sometimes we can't do anything about our circumstances when we're not in power.
Yeah.
But there's a philosophy I learned that the powerful will never teach the powerless how to take power from them. What that means is the best helping hand you'll find at the end of your own two arms. So if you work harder on yourself than everything else that's going on in your life, I do believe the rest of your life can become the best of your life.
I think I heard somebody say that before. I make the rest
You
of your
already
life
know.
the best of your life. You already know who he following,
Shout out to
okay?
E.T.
Shout out to E.T. You know, man, that's I love it. I love it. So do you have any books?
I do not have any books, no, but I do have a children's album. It's called The Alphabetical Masterpiece by Draytown, and it's a phonics hip hop album that I worked on in collaboration with the University of Michigan.
Really?
And the Great First State curriculum, and it is rocking and rolling.
What is it called again?
The Alphabetical Masterpiece.
So how do we find it?
You find it on all of your streaming platforms. Apple Music, Spotify.
Wait.
YouTube.
I'm super old school. I'm like, where can I buy the LP? I'm looking for the album. I want to buy the album.
I gotta get some CDs printed up.
I'm like, what? Wait a minute. No, I need a hard copy of this.
Yeah.
I can put it on my old school record player at the house.
Yes, indeed. But, that's really it. But I'm locked into my K-12 9 to 5. You know, I'm a district leader, and my goal is to ensure that we set the bar, meet the bar, exceed the bar, and raise the bar in anything that we're doing pertaining to young people.
Now he got a high. Now how tall are you?
I'm about 6'5".
6'5". You taller than 6. You 6'5"?
Yeah, about 6'5". I'll take 6'6" if you give it to me.
Standing next to him like he's like a giant. So I could imagine you K through 12. How do these children see you?
Everyone think I'm LeBron James for some reason. I'm like, I'm not LeBron James.
You talking about setting the bar? I can't even reach the bar up there where you at.
No, it's cool. Obviously, you know, being a big man, you know, that means something to little kids. You know, they always want to hug and want you to pick them up. But it's just seeing a reflection of themselves as a leader. And that really does something positively to young people.
I can see that. See someone that looks like them.
Yeah.
You know, and then some of them that you can tell them about where they were to where you used to act like them.
Yes.
So you know how to pull them up out of that.
Being relatable.
Very relatable. Yeah. I like that. Last question for you. So you are president-elect. Saturday, tomorrow night, you're going to swear you in. You're going to be sworn in. What's next for you after that?
You know, the goal is to serve the great educators in America and across in the diaspora, because this is the National Alliance of Black School Educators. So ensuring that this is a premier world-class professional development organization for educators at every level and every tier, from administrator to educator to athletic directors, giving you the best practical advice to be the best you could possibly be.
What you guys are looking at right here, the Black excellence at its finest.
Thank you.
100%. All right, well, anything else you want to say to the viewers? We got people on here from NABSE, from Alpha Intuition.
How's everybody
all
doing?
All kind of things. Just
how y'all doing, brothers?
People walking by. You want to say to viewers? How about that?
I just want to say, listen, if you haven't heard of the National Alliance of Black School Educators, I really encourage you to look it up, NASB.org. Become a member. Come to our conferences. We have over 2,000 members in attendance here in Chicago, Illinois, and we're very excited about where we're going to be next year. I cannot tell you right now, but if you stick around and follow our social media within the next 24 hours, you'll find out where our conference is going to be in 2026. Super excited to share that. I really, really hope to see you there.
Yes. Oh, and tell them how they can find you on social media.
Listen, you can find me on social media. If you're on LinkedIn, if you're a professional, Dr. Andre Townsend. So Andrae, last name Townsend, Townsel. But on all other platforms, Draytown, DRAETOWN. That's Instagram. That's X, formerly known as Twitter. And that's it.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I
Absolutely.
appreciate you stopping by.
Pleasure.
All right,
Take
you
care.
guys. We will be back. I'm gonna go find maybe a couple more superintendents. I'm gonna bring them to y'all. Be right back.
Cool. So that plays until you get another person coming on.
Mm-hmm.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive and thrive. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains.
All right, you guys, we are back. I got my final, I wouldn't say contestant, my final person who's going to be with me today. Now, tell me your name.
My name is Sean Lane.
Sean Lane. Mr. Lane, what do you do? Why are you, what brought you here to NABSE?
Well, we attend this conference every year, and our company is the unique company because we bring students, middle and high school students on college visits all over America. In fact, we have another caveat in which we bring students once a year to Africa also.
Oh, nice.
So what's unique about, and furthermore about our program is that we're the only one in the nation that has a curriculum. So when students come on our trip, we're actually teaching decision-making skills, college readiness, leadership and life skills. When they leave our program, they will have all the tools and resources to dominate in high school, college, and grad school.
Y'all know, as soon as we start recording, you get people walking past here, act like they want to talk at the top of their lungs. So I hope y'all can hear us well. So forgive me. Like I said, I'm out in the hallway. So y'all just tuning in. We're at the NABSE at the Hyatt in Chicago, right outside the ballroom. People were just walking by, and it was totally quiet. I promise you, until he sat down in this seat. Wasn't nothing going on, but that's okay. So now, hopefully, I think I got some good mics though.
Okay.
So now, a lot of soft skills.
A lot of soft
skills.
Students. They call me the EQ coach.
The EQ
yes,
coach.
Ma'am. Emotional quotient. That's what we do. Yes. We teach resilience and mental toughness because to run the race that's set before you, you have to have resilience.
I like it. So now, what city are you based out of?
We're based in Atlanta, Georgia, the Mecca where everyone wants to live. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I'm in Atlanta. So the drive is a little bit closer than driving to Chicago.
Oh, I know that's right.
So yeah, when I got to about that 6-hour mark, my body was like, we ain't used to this. We're not built for this right now, So it took me a little bit longer than normal to get here, but that's okay. So I made it. So EQ, the emotional quotient coach.
Yes.
The EQ coach. So now, how many years have you been in business?
Only 26 years.
Oh, that's a long
impacting
time.
70,000 students.
70,000 students all across the globe?
All across the globe.
Wow. So how many school tours do you do per year?
So we have two concepts. We have a public tour and we have private tours.
Okay.
So we average totally between about 75 tours per year. So we go hard in the paint.
Okay.
So most of our tours are not on our website. It's private. So people contact us and we do customization towards what their dates are and the schools they would like to do. We do Latino tours, HBCU tours, Ivy League tours, STEM tours.
Nice.
We do an array of things because we want to make sure that we meet students where they are to bring them where they need to be.
I like it. So do you think so? I know you do, but so do you think that those tours actually can either make or break a student, like to whether they, when they see a college as opposed to not being there, how does that impact a student?
Listen, exposure is everything. You know, students don't know what they don't know.
That's right.
So we need to expose them to opportunities. In the last 75 days, we've had 400 students on our tour, 100 admitted to the schools that they visited, and 35 full scholarships awarded.
So you help them get the scholarships and everything?
That's what we do.
Really?
That's what we're the only one in the nation.
Oh my gosh.
And that's
So
what
you
we
take
have.
them on a tour.
Yes.
You make sure that if they say, okay, this is the school that I want to go to, you help them get there.
Listen, we take our unique negotiating skills that we've developed over the years and advocate for students.
I should have contacted you before I gave my money to Clark Atlanta.
Come on, somebody. Should have gave to Morehouse College, number one college in the world. Yes, man. Morehouse graduate 1990.
Okay, I just went to that game. Now, y'all didn't do too well against Clark Atlanta.
I was there too, but we came back. It was a
Oh.
blowout, but we lost 42-45.
That was good because I you know what? I stayed at the end.
Yes.
Just because I'm like, well, I started to walk off because it was a blowout. And I was like, wait a minute, somebody must have fell asleep at halftime.
Come on now, we don't. You don't never give up on the house. Rain don't stop the house. Sleep don't stop the house. We always gonna be resilient.
Yeah, I saw y'all walking over there trying to challenge that band, though.
Oh, that's a different story. we're working on
blowing y'all out on the band.
Hey, being from New Orleans, we have it all. We have great bands, great football. So when moving to Atlanta, I wasn't used to one-sided. So I like to go to the whole atmosphere. In fact, I'm flying to New Orleans tonight to go to a high school championship tomorrow.
Okay.
Because I fiend for everything.
I'm gonna tell you what, that was really my first real experience. So I'm in Memphis. We usually have the Southern Heritage Classic.
That's right.
To where so I go to that. But this being at the football field for Clark Atlanta, having Morehouse both sides, it was just so much fun. It was really nice. So my son, he goes to Clark Atlanta. He's one of the men of Clark Atlanta, so he's in their mentorship program, doing some great things. So I think it's just great to be in that environment in Atlanta to see mentors and people of color to help bring the younger ones up. So the fact that you're doing that is just an amazing journey.
Listen, we actually started this company in New Orleans, Louisiana, where I'm from. And we started it in our church, Beacon Light Missionary Baptist Church. The pastor asked us to bring the youth department on a college visit. So we went from New Orleans to Tallahassee, touring Florida State and Florida A&M. And that's when we caught the bug. And I realized not only our students need to be exposed, but we need to teach them how to decipher the right environment for them, what's the right major, and how to finance that whole process.
Oh,
come on, somebody.
I'm just saying, I'm sitting here thinking I've had put 4 through college, so their financing part is huge.
Listen,
it's huge.
You got to remember, we all are gifted, and colleges reward people on their gifts.
Yeah.
If your gifts are so unique, we're going to compensate you, and that compensation is called a scholarship.
Your gifts gonna make room for you.
Come on, somebody.
Your gifts will make room for you
all day long.
So we're gonna have to talk offline because we're gonna have to get some of them scholarships. Serious, because they hitting you with the second semester coming up. Okay.
That's right. That's right. But listen, most scholarships go unclaimed every year. By the way, we have a program which we separated from college campus too. It's called Built to Win program.
Built to Win,
and that's part of our emotional development course. Our program is surrounded around increasing IQ, EQ, and CQ. That cultural quotient is very important because therein lies our self-esteem.
I was wondering what the third. I heard somebody speaking on that earlier, and they said EQ, and I'm like, what is that third one? It's CQ.
CQ.
So what is the CQ again?
CQ is cultural quotient.
Okay.
And that's very important. For as a physics major, I look at everything in the formula. And CQ for us is
math.
in our
speaking my language now.
Come on now. We come from math.
That's right.
So CQ is in a denominator. If anybody looks at a fraction in the numerator, if you have 0 in the numerator, it's 0. But if you have 0 in the denominator, it cannot be defined.
That's right.
So if you don't have a cultural understanding, you cannot be defined.
That's deep.
That's deep, huh?
I like that. Give me some on that one. You hear when somebody loves math.
Come on, somebody.
Y'all might not want to listen to this part unless you really love math too. So that was some good stuff. So now let me ask you. I had another question for you. Oh man, 52 and ADHD ain't rolling with me right now. I sure forgot what my question was.
Come on now. I made 57 yesterday.
Yesterday was your birthday?
Yesterday was my birthday.
Well, happy belated birthday. I didn't know that.
Hey, it's all good. People ask me what I'm doing. I'm working. That's what we do on our birthdays. Either I'm in final exams, studying. My birthdays have ever been that situation, so I'm good.
I'd have sang the birthday song to you last night.
Come on, somebody.
We was out. I had the DJ play it for you. With the music, it turned up.
Come on now.
All right. So now the okay. What was the question I was going to ask you? I can't remember what it was. Man, it was something good too. Oh my goodness.
Listen, he's probably going to talk about our Built to Win programming, which we separated, in which we do boot camps in Orlando, Florida every year, every January. People come in, fly in for 3 days of intensive training in soft skills, hard skills, and social skills. We're going to teach you the things you need to know how to dominate your race. Very important for us to help students identify their race, give them the coaching to run their race, and cheer them on when they're winning their race.
I know I was going to ask you, where can they find you? Because if it is a parent who wants to send a child on your tour, how do they do that?
Listen, that is very simple. collegecampustours.net. collegecampustours.net. And of course, we're 404-755-3535.
I want to repeat that.
404-755-3535.
404, that's Atlanta.
Come on, somebody.
Out of Atlanta. Okay, I see you. Okay, so what if it's is that for parents, educators, anyone who wants to contact you about doing the tour?
Anyone can contact us, educators, superintendents, teachers, anyone. If you're serious about advancing a student's life, we're serious about helping you do that.
Now, do they have to come to Atlanta, or do you go to the different cities?
Oh, thank you for that. We go to different cities.
Okay.
You know, we're based in Atlanta, but we have deportations all over the place. We'll leave out of Baltimore and Boston and Chicago, LA, New Orleans, Nashville, Orlando. We have an array on our website. You can see it, different departing cities. And then, of course, we have, we change up every year where we're going to go in Africa.
Okay, I like that.
Yes.
Huh. So do you have from other countries where they come over here?
We do.
Nice.
We do. We have inbound students, especially from the Caribbean, that come and join our tours. We have a couple that come from Africa, some from Europe that partake in our tours. And it's unique because they don't get the skill set teaching that we offer.
That's nice. So my daughter actually is working on her PhD
at
University of Memphis, and she worked international teaching English as a second language over in Thailand.
Wow.
And she told me that she would rather teach over there than over here because the children, it means more to them.
Of course, they're hungry. And, you know, it's amazing. I remember reading a book about the more Americanized students become, they succumb and they're not as intense and serious about it. I tell you what, we had a group of students from the Caribbean, and when I got on the bus, everybody stood up. And I was like, what's going on? Teacher said,
you were from Zamunda?
Yeah. I said, what is this? She said they stood up because they respect knowledge.
Oh my goodness. That's deep. That's amazing.
That's amazing, huh? Yeah. Yeah. We changing lives one tour at a time.
Yeah. To have them stand up because they have that much respect for knowledge, because it's not what they get. They see how it helps to build their future. Some people here, they just take it for granted. Isn't that like crazy though? I can think about when, so let's just say I lived originally from Los Angeles. I never went to the city walk until I moved away and went back. I took it for granted, you know?
Yes.
And then even when I lived in Memphis, I still hadn't been to Elvis Presley's house, but it's so many things that I've never done because I was just right there. We just take it for granted because we have it.
That's correct.
It's right at our fingertips. So we're not exposed to it. Like you said, that exposure means everything. So when you're not exposed, or so even sometimes when you have it right there, you're still not exposed to it. You don't even know how much it really means to you.
That's right.
If somebody tries to take it away from you, then it becomes better. But to have those students to think about it, knowing they wish that they had their hands on it. So it's going to mean more to them.
That's right. That's right. Listen, this is a whole process, and everybody that understands what we're presenting fall in love with it. I'm gonna tell you this: every student, every person has a unique endowed gift. Your job as a parent is to identify those gifts and put your children in programming that would develop those gifts.
That's right.
All right. You should major in those gifts.
Let me tell you what I tell my children. I want you to follow your dream, but I also want you to have a way to fund your dream.
Come on, somebody.
He is providing a way to fund that dream.
I love this. I love this. This is my passion. You know, I think about this all the time. How can we solve problems? If you want to be wealthy, solve problems. If you want to be in poverty, create problems.
That's a mic drop right there, all in itself. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. So this got to be my child. He the only one. He didn't sit here and text me 10 times. I had to figure out what this child. He wants some money. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, that's all it
Elijah,
is?
I told you I'm doing this live show, so I'm gonna talk about you now. I've been talking about you, Clark, Atlanta. Y'all need to tell this young man, get him some food. I'm just playing. So, But so okay, so tell them where they can find you at on social media. So are you on any of the LinkedIn or?
Listen, we're on TikTok at College Campus Tours, Instagram at College Campus Tours, Facebook at College Campus Tours, and Twitter at College Tours _
College Tours _ All right, you guys, if you have children that need to go to college, that want to learn more about college, follow his program, get them there, help them to find their dream, and then he can help them to fund their dream. So thank you so much. You are my final person for today. We are live at the NABSE in Chicago at the Hyatt Regency downtown Chicago, and it is cold outside. I'm not going out there, but we will be back tomorrow. We're actually doing our live broadcast tomorrow for Crafting Careers That Build, Skill Trades Legacy Lab, Enter, Evolve, Excel, where you'll see me, Ernest James, and LaShawn Sanders. We're going to chop it up about how to get into the skill trades, how to enter the skill trades, and how to evolve in the skill trades. So we will be back tomorrow. Y'all have a good night, and we'll holler at y'all later. We out. Peace.
All right. Peace.
NABSE is a wonderful opportunity for organizations like ours to come together with some of the most brilliant minds in education as it pertains to children and teachers and educational professionals of color in our country.
It's very important for us to galvanize as a unit in terms of being a coalition of Black educators to create environments in which our students not only strive in, but thrive in. This week has been a week of learning, a week of networking, and a week of coming together and making sure that we go hand in hand, arm to arm, lockstep to make sure that we move together as a coalition.